All right, let's jump right in. Today we're digging into something pretty special, a real-world blueprint for how you can actually align making money with making a profound difference. This isn't just theory, it's a living, breathing system called the Freedom Ecosystem, built from the ground up by a founder named Tran.
And this quote really says it all. We're not talking about some pie-in-the-sky idea from a business school textbook. What we're about to break down is a tangible, proven model for building businesses that create wealth while genuinely lifting people up. It's a system born from pure grit.
So this gets to the heart of it, right? This is the big question. For so many of us, profit and purpose feel like they're on opposite teams. But the whole idea behind the Freedom Ecosystem is to solve that tension. It's designed to create a model where doing good and doing well aren't just compatible, they actually depend on each other.
Now, to really get this system, you have to get the builder. Tran isn't some theorist in an ivory tower. He's what you'd call a relentless builder, someone who forged this entire model from his own life experience as an immigrant from Vietnam.
I mean, his story is the foundation for this whole thing. He arrived in a new country with nothing. So he gets it. He understands that human dignity is often the first thing to go when you're economically unstable. And he built all this with no loans, no investors, no shortcuts, just pure hustle. His mission was simple: build real freedom for the very people that our system often overlooks. Immigrants, single mothers, and working-class families who just need a real pathway, not a handout.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. The whole system started right here with what Tran calls the Freedom Factory. And what is it? It's a beauty school, the Louisville Beauty Academy. But as you'll see, it's so much more than that.
And don't let the words beauty school fool you into thinking this is small scale. Look at this number. That single school and the graduates it has produced now generate between $20 and $50 million in local economic impact every single year. That's a true job creation engine right there.
So what's the secret sauce? Well, it boils down to this incredibly simple, repeatable three-step blueprint. Step 1, own the building. Control your own destiny, stop worrying about rent. Step 2, put a mission-driven, cash-generating business inside it. And Step 3, take the profits from that business and use them to grow, expand, and serve even more people. That's it.
But the beauty school was just the spark. It didn't stop there, not even close. Using that exact same three-step model, the system expanded to create a whole ecosystem of care that supports every aspect of a person's life.
The first pillar is stability. I mean, think about it. You can't really focus on learning a new skill if you're worried about where you're going to sleep at night, right? So the ecosystem provides clean, safe, affordable housing to give people that solid foundation they need to succeed.
The second pillar is all about emotional health and wellness. These aren't just nail salons or studios. They are designed to be community hubs. They provide jobs for graduates, sure, but more importantly, they offer a place for real human connection, especially for people who might be elderly or lonely.
And this third pillar, this is absolutely crucial: family stability. The ecosystem provides things like on-site childcare and elder services, removing one of the single biggest obstacles that prevents parents and caregivers from being able to go out and build a career. And here's where you see the real genius of the model. Each of these pillars is a self-sustaining business. They aren't charities looking for handouts. The school is funded by tuition, the housing by rent, the salons by services. They all work together, reinforcing each other and creating this incredible supportive loop for the people they serve. Okay, so you're probably wondering, this sounds amazing for one community, but how on earth do you scale something so personal? Well, this is where it gets really innovative. They're using technology, but not in the way you might think.
You know, when most of us hear AI, we think about robots taking jobs. This is the complete opposite. It's about using technology to scale the founder's own compassion. The Tran AI head is a digital assistant that's been trained on his voice, his values, and his decades of experience. So a student in any city at any time of day can get guidance that carries the founder's original wisdom. It handles routine questions, helps with enrollment, and frees up the human team to focus on high-touch, personal connection. It's how you scale a mission without losing its heart.
Okay, so the big question, the million-dollar question, literally. How is all of this funded? Well, this is where the model gets incredibly clever. It's built on a unique investor-first approach that perfectly aligns financial returns with the success of the mission.
Here's how it works, and it's brilliant. An investor puts capital into a tangible asset, like a building. Once that business inside becomes profitable, 100% of their original investment is paid back to them first, before anyone else gets a share. Only after the investor is made whole do they start splitting all the future profits. It completely aligns their success with the mission's success.
And that makes this a totally different kind of investment. You're not dealing with the crazy high risk of a typical startup that's based on some future idea. This model is grounded in tangible, cash-generating assets. The risk is significantly lower because it's backed by real estate and proven businesses from day one.
So let's bring this all together. At its heart, the freedom ecosystem isn't just a business model, it's a philosophy. It's really a call to action that's driven by one powerful, guiding principle.
And that's it, right there. This whole system wasn't born from endless meetings or a perfect 100-page plan. It was born from doing. It's proof that real change comes from movement and execution, not just analysis.
And that leaves us with a final question, a question for you. This isn't just a story about one person, it's a blueprint. You've seen how the pieces fit together. The real estate, the mission-driven businesses, the human-centered tech. You've seen how they can create an engine for both profit and purpose. The only question left is, what will you build?